Hey y'all, welcome back to Ladybug Budgets. This is Michelle. I hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Today we're going to work on our alien snacks, our little food truck binder, and our other little binders. So we'll go ahead and start with our alien snacks, and I do have extra this time. I usually do $20 in here, but like I said, I think maybe on my last video, I am getting some extra money right now. So, I actually brought 10, 25, 35, and 40. So, I've got 40 to put in here, so that will be like 2 weeks worth. I won't be able to do that much, but I was able to this time. So, let's go ahead and we'll do 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. So, that just give us a little bump on that. And like I said, normally I won't be able to do it, but I could do it this week. So now in our section 1, and this was from Budget with Carly, it'll save us $100. So now we have 20, 40, 50, 65, 75, and 80. So that is great, and that just gave us a little bump while we had a little bit of extra cash. So we'll go ahead and be finished with that. So that one will save us $600, and I've got Bubby over here. So you might see him sneaking on over here in a minute. He's been asleep, so he's like really sleepy looking. Are you sleepy? Alrighty, we're going to work in this binder. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. So, like I said, I do have a little bit extra money for this week. So, I was tickled to death, and I'm just going to put it into my challenges. So, we're going to go in here where our clip was, and we're on April's Fresh Start. And this is the Bee's Knees, and we only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this one. So we're going to go ahead and finish it up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So yay. Alrighty, so let's stick $5 in. So with this one, we were able to save 20, 40, 60, 75, 76, 77, 78, and 79. Alright, so 79. And it's 76, but I did the other ones down here to make the 79, so that's awesome. And this one's going to go toward food truck. So we're not going to add a new challenge in this binder. So we're just going to go ahead and we'll take this envelope out. Alrighty. So now we're going to go back up here to the front, and we are working on our Sweet Spring Savings Box from Budget with Carly, and we only have to do this little roll and save to complete it. So I did the whole box, and then I realized I wasn't doing this challenge, so we'll go ahead and roll here. Alright, so that's a 2. And let's go ahead and go again. And a 1, so we're at $3. Alright, and a 6. So that is $9. Alright, so let's actually put a 1 here, and we'll add $10. Alright, so 5 and 10. That way I don't take all my 1s here. Alrighty, so far, and this is with the whole box game, we've saved 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 10, 20, 5, and 30. And we only have 3 more spots there. So if we were to, I doubt it, but if we can, we'll come back up and try to complete that one. If not, we'll get it next week. Alrighty, the next one we're working on is this one, and this one is from Katie at Reynolds Budgets. So our next largest one on here is $6. So let's go ahead And let's take care of one of these 6s. Alrighty. So we'll add 5 and 6. Alright, so in this one so far, we've saved 20, 40, 60, 75, 76, 77, and 78. So we have 2 5s, a 6, and a 1 left on that one. Alright. The next one we're working on is this one, and this one is also from Reynolds Budgets. So our largest one is $5. So let's go and we'll color this 5 here. And go ahead and get that out of the way. So we're getting, we've been working on these binders for a good while. So we're making some progress on them now. So we'll add 5 into here. And with this one so far, we've saved 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 25, and 6. And actually, that's our last one. So let's go back up here. So we've got less than I thought in here now. So we were trying to finish this binder up. So let's see what we can do here on these 3. Alright, so that's a 3. And a 2, so that's 5. And a 2. So $7 to complete our Sweet Spring Savings box. So 5, 6, and 7. So yay! I love to play this. I think it's just cute as can be. So let's see what we got here. Alright, so with this one, and like I said, it was all the cards. So we did 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 10, 25, 35, 36, and 37. So yay, that one's great. Alright, 337. And this is going to our future category. I have my little sticky note, but I'm going to write it on here just in case I lose it in my finished bag there. And this is a, you can buy this on Etsy. I got it as the digital download, and I just printed it off and stuff myself. Or you can buy it as a physical challenge. So I have really enjoyed it. And that's Budget with Carly. Alright, so we can get rid of these envelopes. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Because I forgot that we don't have we've completed some of these challenges. So let's go ahead and go back in here on this one. And let's do this other 6. Are you stealing my money? Are you stealing Mommy's money? Alright, so 5 and 6. And let's actually go ahead and do this one at least. Alright, and we'll see what we can do on the other one. So we're adding 7 to that one. Alrighty. So let's go into this other one. And these are the ones that I had been working on for a good while, and I just condensed my binder down to 1 binder. Alright, so let's go back into this one, and let's do, we can do a 5. I've got 1 5 left over here. So we'll do the 5, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think, let's put the 5 into here. Because we've got 2 5s left. So we'll put 5 into here. So we only like $5 on it. And then we'll put the 5 1s into this one. And we can finish this binder up next time. Because those are the only 2 challenges we have left. I may even take these out and add them into another binder. Because they're very close to being finished. So that's awesome. And I wasn't expecting that, but I am tickled to death with it. So Alrighty, so that takes care of that one. Alrighty, and then we're going to go in here and work on our food truck binder here just a little. Alrighty, so we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. So that's what we've got for in here. And we've got a clip back here on this one. So let me get my little scratcher thing here. Alrighty, so we'll go back here. And this one is also from Carly. And it is the little donuts and coffee. So let's roll and see where we're going. So we're going number 1. So we'll just go right here. Alrighty, and that one's $4. Let's try one more on this one. Alright, and a 1. So we'll go here. So that's a 5. So we'll add $9 into here. Because this is our last one, and we usually don't get a scratch that one time on it. So we'll go ahead and we'll add 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So now we have $19 out of the 40. Alrighty. So now we're going to go back up here to the front. And we're doing the little one from Save with Judy. And this one is shoes are like ice cream. Always have room for more. So it's little shoe ice cream shops. So cute as can be. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let's roll our dice. Alright, and we're going to do number 2. So that's this one. So let's roll. We're going to do the first one. So let's go here. Alrighty, so that one's $4. So we're going to try it one more time. Alrighty. So that's $4. Alright, so let's roll again and see which card. Alright, so that's 6. So we're going to come over here. So we're at $4 so far. And let's see which one we're going to scratch on here. And the 2. So 1 and 2. Alright, so that one's 3. So $7 into here this time. Alrighty. So 5. Alright, 5, 6, and 7. So far with Judy. And this will save us $200. We've saved 10, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. So we're just getting started, but we're making some progress. Alrighty, the next one we have is from Lindsay at Bookish Mama Budgets. And it's her little ice cream shop. So let's roll and see where we're going. And that's 2. So we're going to go 1 and 2. Alright, so that's the green ice cream for $3. So let's try one more. Alright, and 1. So we're going to go right here. So we're at 3 and 3. So $6 into this one. Right, so 5 and 6. So now in this one we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Alrighty, and then we're working on this one. And this one is from Shades Budgets. So it's the little roll. So let's go ahead and see. Alright, that's a 2. So we can go again. And another 2. So let's see if we can finish this one. Alright, and a 5. So $9. Oops. So we're going to add 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So with this one, we were able to save 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's awesome. That was a little quick one, but I really liked it. All right, so 24 on it. And let's go ahead and write on here that it's from our food truck binder. Alrighty. So we can go ahead and have that one complete. And we're not going to add another one in here just yet. So, alright, the next one we're working on is from Budget with Jordan. And let's see here. We're doing all these cards, so let's see what our largest number is now. Here's a 7 and a 7. So let's go ahead and take care of one of those. So we'll go ahead and mark the 7. So 8, 9, 10. So we'll take these and we'll put in 5 and 10. So now in this one, we have 10, 15, 20, 25, and 26. So we're going to complete all 4 cards before we call this one complete. Alrighty. The next one we have is this little cute scratcher from Becca Budgets. So let's go ahead and roll. Alright, so that's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we'll go here. Alrighty, and that was $3. So let's try one more. Alright, and a 1. So we'll go over here. And that's a 1. So that's $4. So let's try one more. And 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we're at $4. Alright, and that's a 2. So we'll add $6 in. And this one's going to save us $50. So we're adding 3, 4, 5, 6. I couldn't remember. Alright, so 5 and 6. So with Becca, out of the 50, we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Alrighty. The next one we're doing is this little game from Amy by Nature. So we made it all the way through last time, so we're going to start back at the start. And we don't have a lot of money, but we've got some that we can put in here. So let's go ahead and roll. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so that's $3. So how much do we have over here? 1, 2, 3. And let's push our luck and go again. Alright, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's $1. Let's try one more time. Alright, and 2. So 1 and 2. So that's another $1. So we got one more $1. So let's actually let's go right here and mark off that $1. And we'll put our little mark space here because I'm scared now. So we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 into this. And this one's Amy by Nature. So far in it, we've got 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we took her right to the last $1, but we did get through the binder. So that's great. So we'll put our clip back here again and start with Carly. So we'll stick it back on here and we can start there again next time. Alrighty. So we were able to complete a few this time. So I'm just tickled to death about our this one. And this is April's Fresh Start, $79. And this is toward my food truck. And then we had $3.37 for our future category from Budget with Carly, and that's the Sweet Spring Savings Box. And then we had $24 from Shades Budgets toward food truck. So that is awesome. I'm tickled to death. So I appreciate everybody watching. I hope everybody has a blessed day, and I'll see you next time. Thank y'all.